What's up guys, Bloodshed here. Today we're going to talk about Greater Rift 20 / starter builds for Witch Doctors, Season 7, Patch 2.4.2, Diablo 3. First of all, let me just tell you, if you copy and paste the build, you will be successful, okay? Witch Doctors and their pets are incredibly strong early on. It's complete and utter face roll. Just copy and paste the build and you'll be good. But if you want to know a little bit more about the build, we'll kind of elaborate on that. Now here are the parameters I'm going to use on the screen for all my starter builds, just like I used last season, okay? Marquee gems only, no Kanai cube help, absolutely nothing. If you see something in the cube, calm down. It's just like gold wraps and things like that, things that don't affect power. 100 Paragon total, so that's 25 per slot. I find it reasonable. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you, son. Crafted yellow gear and the 4-piece Hadrig's gift, and this is kind of like the same benchmark that I'm using for all my builds pretty much going forward for all the starter builds, Greater Rift 20 builds. Now one skill that's interchangeable for sure is Soul Harvest. When you Soul Harvest enemies around you, you're going to get an intelligence bonus. It's a DPS boost, it's also a defensive boost, and you don't need it though, so you can put whatever you want. I just put it there because you're going to be using it anyway. Alright, let's talk about rotation, okay? You're going to have your pets out as soon as you enter the rift. And then we're going to use Severance as kind of a ghetto movement speed ability, a ghetto angry chicken build, right? So basically you hit Severance, you hit your NOS button, you're going to get to the pack of mobs. Let's pretend Brother Anselm is a mob here. We're going to immediately Soul Harvest, right? So we're going to Soul Harvest all the enemies around us. We're going to get the intelligence boost, the defensive boost, DPS boost, all that stuff right there. And then we're going to hit him with the haunt, right? We're going to haunt this poor little soul, just like so. And then now he's going to have a 20% damage debuff on him. That's what haunt does. Haunt, poison spirit. Enemies take 20% more damage from your attacks. So already the pets are going in on him. He's taking more damage. You're also buffed up at the same time. And then we're going to hit him with the Piranha Nado to group everything together. And everything's pretty much going to get shredded. As far as the Gargantuan goes, we're still using the Cold Rune. I find the cleave damage the most effective overall. I did switch it up with zombie dogs. I do like the burning dogs. So your zombie dogs burst into flames, burning near my enemies for 80% of your weapon damage. So here's the build. The link's also going to be down below in the description. Confidence Ritual, 25% additional damage to enemies within 20 yards, so that's why you want to stay around the mobs. Grave Injustice for cooldown reduction. Midnight Feast to power up our dogs and our pets and our guard. And Pierce the Veil. Like Pierce the Veil gives us like a few 100k damage increase because it increased our damage by 20%, okay? At this level. So it's really powerful and you'll have no problem. Witch Doctors have it easy this season, so I have a bunch of Witch Doctor guides for you guys to follow. As for recommendations, the first bits of gear I would want to get on my Witch Doctor would be the Short Man's Finger. Now you can upgrade rare rings in the cube with the Hope of Cain to try to get a Short Man's Finger. It's going to really amplify your damage, and that's going to pretty much carry you, like stratosphere, right? We're going like to GR 65 within the first few hours, right? You ding 70. So Short Man's Finger is really good if you get that early on. And the Monezuma set, just for speed farming. You can see with the Monezuma set, you turn into the Angry Chicken build, which is just speed overall. But probably the single best upgrade would probably be the Short Man's Finger. Obviously the Mask of Jerome or Tasker and Theo. All these kind of things will definitely help you. Alright guys, that's going to be all for me today. Witch Doctor was the first one we did on the stream the other day, and it was absolutely easy. We face rolled it, and it's a good thing. You got to have your easy ones every season, and you got to have your hard ones every season. We're currently working on Barbarian and Demon Hunter are probably next in the pipeline, but I'll try to get to all of them just like I did last season. I'll try to get to all of them, you know, to the best I can, obviously check out my Patreon page. Follow me at twitch.tv/bloodshed. I have double Witch Doctor builds here. So the speed variation, right, for Torment 13, right? Tested, fully tested, fleshed out. And then the Helltooth DPS for groups. And then at the end of the video, I talk more about the solo. The solo and the group DPS build isn't so different. It just requires a few switches. And I have Diablo fan builds for both of them. So it's easy for you guys to, you know, just to copy and paste it. And obviously I'm going to put it in the description down below. Anyways, my friends, my lovely, lovely friends. This is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.